أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم إلى درس جديد من دروس اللغة العربية بين يديك. أخذنا بعض الدروس أمس في الوحدة الثامنة. So we started from التدريب الخامس تبادل السؤال والجواب مع زميلك كما في المثال. So هل لك أطفال؟ نعم لي أطفال. Then التدريب السادس we looked at this as well. رتب العبارات. رتب means arrange. So we resolved this. Thereafter we looked at the الملخص, the summary. Then we looked at الأصوات وفهم المسموع. Thereafter, we looked at these verses of the Quran that talks about dod, the harf dod. We compared it against with dal, dal and dad, dal. Then we also looked at the family masmur. We listened to some words or some sentences and were able to identify what they were talking about. Same with this at-tadrib al-thani and this as well, al-thalith. So same with Rabi'. So we stopped at al-kalam. So yesterday we were trying to see if we could communicate. Al-kalam means communication, to speak. So we're trying to see if we could speak. Looking at this, so we were on with Sister Sharifa and Sister Khadija. So we're going to start off from there. So I hope you had time to do some little practice. So let's have Sister Sharifa and Sister Khadija.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
السلام عليكم. كيف؟
نعم. The screen is blank. You can't see anything from here. Same as here. Okay, maybe we have some technicality issue. Let's wait for a while. Yeah. Oh, alhamdulillah.
كم
نعم.
ساعة تعمل؟
Can we start?
Yes, you can start.
كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
Are you sure the sister is there?
Yes, you can start.
Hello?
Yes, you can start.
كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
No. You have to ask the next question. The next one.
We didn't hear your response, Sister Khadija. We didn't hear your response.
Okay, I've said it. Maybe it's next word. Maybe you should read the question again.
كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
أعمل 8 ساعات في اليوم. وكم ساعة تعمل أنت؟
أعمل 7 ساعات.
So ask the same questions using an answer with these different times.
كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
أعمل 7 ساعات في اليوم.
This is not 7.
Okay.
First one here is not 7.
It's not
nice. It's
8. Okay. أعمل 8 ساعات في اليوم.
This is not Thamania. Look at this clock. Can you see my clock? This is not Thamania.
9, 9, right? 9. أعمل 9 ساعات في اليوم. وكم ساعة تعمل أنت؟
أعمل 3 ساعات.
نعم.
كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
أعمل 5 ساعات في اليوم. وكم ساعة تعمل في اليوم أنت؟
أعمل 7 ساعات في اليوم.
نعم.
كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
أعمل 10 ساعات في اليوم. وكم ساعة تعمل في اليوم أنت؟
أعمل 4 ساعات في اليوم. كم ساعة تعمل أنت في اليوم؟
أعمل 6 ساعات في اليوم. وكم ساعة تعمل في اليوم أنت؟
أعمل 8 ساعات في اليوم.
نعم، شكرا.
نعم شكرا. التدريب الثاني، تبادل الحوار مع زميلك كما في المثال. تبادل الحوار، تبادل means exchange. الحوار, the conversation. مع زميلك, with your colleague. كما في المثال, just like you have in the example. So you have here, أين تدرس? Someone is asking, أين تدرس? And he responds, أدرس في كلية الطب. أدرس في كلية الطب. Next, ماذا ستعمل بعد الدراسة? And he says, سأعمل طبيبا. سأعمل طبيبا إن شاء الله. So what does this mean? أين تدرس? Where do you study? أدرس في كلية الطب. I study in the College of Medicine. ماذا تعمل بعد الدراسة? What will you do after studies? Okay, meaning where will you work, or what profession will you do? ماذا تعمل, what will you do? بعد الدراسة, and it says سأعمل, I will work طبيبا, as a doctor, inshallah. So this is also simple. So looking at this, and based on what you did yesterday, you should also be able to have this conversation. So looking at this, I want to be sure you did not just memorize it. I'm going to call Star Khadija again and Star Sharifa. So you are going to have this conversation again. I want to be sure you can actually have this conversation, not that you memorize this, because you should not memorize actually. It should be something that flows, okay? So, but look at it carefully. I'll give you enough time to study this. So what you are just asking in English is, what are you studying? What are you studying? And that's what you want to ask in Arabic. Aina tedrus. Where are you studying? Afwan. Aina means where. Aina tedrus. Where are you studying? So that's the question. So in English, what should come to your mind is, I want to ask him or her where he or she is studying. So where are you studying is Aina tedrus. Then you will say Adrusu fi kulliyati tib. I'm studying in the College of Medicine. The mother, what? Sata'amalu ba'da dirasa. What will you be doing after studies? So what are you studying? Where are you studying? Aina, where are you studying? What will you be doing after studies? So those are the two questions. The question again, where are you studying? Where are you studying? Aina, where are you studying? What will you be doing after school? Or what will you be doing after studies? Mother sata'amalu ba'da dirasa. So those are the two questions. And the responses are simple. So if you are asked, where are you studying? I'm studying in the College of whatever. Then what will you be doing after school? I'll be working as this. And to make this easy for you, you already have the answers below each of the pictures. If you look at the first one, for the Tabib, you have Kuliyatu Tib. So your question would be, Aina Tedros. Then the response will be, Adrus, Adrusu fi Kuliyatu Tib. So you have your answer here already. Then the questioner will ask, Mada ta'amalu, what will you do ba'da dirasa after studies? Then the response will be, A'malu tabiban, inshallah. So you have kulliyati tayaran here and tayyar. Then you have kulliyati al-handasa. This is where he is studying, and he will work as this after school. He's studying here, and he will work as this after school. Studying here, and he will work as this after school. Okay, so it's very simple. So let's have Sister Khadija again and Sister Sharifa if you are still around. Let me see. So I can't see Sister Sharifa. Let's have Sister Neema and Sister Khadija. So you can have a conversation again.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف أنت؟ أين تدرس؟ أين تدرس؟ السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
كيف أنت؟
الحمد لله بخير، وكيف أنت؟
الحمد لله رب العالمين، شكرا.
نعم.
أين تدرس؟
أدرس في كلية الطب.
ماذا ستعمل بعد الدراسة؟
سأعمل طبيبا إن شاء الله. سأعمل طبيبا إن شاء الله.
So look at it very well. Look at the sentences very well. Okay? Look at it very well. Aina tadrus. The second question is Mada sata'amalu ba'da dirasa. I'm going to scroll up. You won't be saying this shortly. So look at it very well. The question is Aina tadrus. The second question is Mada sata'amalu ba'da dirasa. What will you be doing after school? What will you be doing? What is mother? Sata'amalu, will you be doing? Ba'da, after the rasa. So it's very simple, basic expression. Then the response, Adrusu, I'm studying. Fi, wherever you are studying. Then I'll be Sa'amalu, I'll be working as what? Tabiban, or whatever, inshallah. So, are you ready?
No.
نعم.
Let's go with this first picture. Now, تفضل.
أين تدرس؟
أدرس في كلية الطيران.
ماذا تعمل بعد الدراسة؟
سأعمل طيران إن شاء الله.
أين تدرس؟
You have said سأعمل الطيران. طيران is aviation. طيارة.
طيارة.
They said that there. طيارة. That's a pilot.
سأعمل طيارة إن شاء الله.
أين تدرس؟
أدرس في كلية الهندسة.
كلية الهندسة. كلية الهندسة. الهندسة. كلية الهندسة.
أدرس في كلية الهندسة.
ماذا تعمل بعد الدراسة؟
سأعمل مهندس إن شاء الله.
The way you pronounce Sa'amalu is like you are saying Sa'amalu is Sa. Sa means I will. Sa, soon. Sa means soon. Sa. A'amalu. A'amalu itself is a verb. So you're just adding the Sa to show it is in future. Sa. A'amalu. Sa a'amalu.
That's what I said. I said Sa'amalu. Sa'amalu.
I'm listening to you.
Sa'amalu.
I'm listening to you. I'm not comprehending you. So communication means when you talk to someone, the person should be able to comprehend.
Okay.
They are communicating and the person is not comprehending, then it shows there's a problem with the communication. So what I'm hearing is Sa'amalu. So it's Sa'amalu.
Sa'amalu. Is this right?
No, Sa'amalu.
No.
أين تدرس؟
أدرس في كلية الهندسة.
ماذا تعمل بعد الدراسة؟
سأعمل مهندسة بعد الدراسة إن شاء الله.
أين تدرس؟
أدرس في كلية التربية.
Terbiya. There's no ya at the end of the terbiya. Terbiya, not terbiya.
Okay. أدرس في كلية التربية.
ماذا تعمل بعد الدراسة؟
سأعمل مدرس بعد الدراسة إن شاء الله.
أين تدرس؟
أدرس في كلية صيدلة.
ماذا تعمل بعد الدراسة؟
سأعمل صيدلية بعد الدراسة.
Good. Now,
إن شاء
so
الله.
this time Mother Sata'amalu, there's a sin. You missed it out. Mother Sa means will you. You're talking about the future. Mother Sata'amalu, what will you be doing? So if you say Mother Ta'amalu, it means what are you doing currently?
Okay.
What you meant to ask was what will you in future? So that is what the sin does. If you don't add the sin, you're not talking about the future. Now, before I let you go, so the conversation, now transform the verb to feminine verb. You are talking to a lady. So what should the I not tedrus, how should it be constructed? Now, can you take that again?
أين
Can you do that within 1 minute?
أين تدرس؟ أين تدرسين؟
Let her answer the question. You've given her the answer already.
أعمل في كلية الطيران.
ماذا تدرسين بعد الدراسة؟
ماذا ستعمل؟
Let me correct her.
ماذا
Okay, sorry.
ماذا ستعمل بعد الدراسة؟
So your verb is still not correct.
ماذا ستعمل بعد يعني دراسين ماذا ستعمل بعد دراسين؟
No, the ta'amalu. ماذا ستعمل? What will you be doing? The ta'amalu is for a man. You're asking a man. Now for a female, I give you the logic of transforming the verb from masculine to feminine. Can you remember?
ماذا ستعمل
You are close. You are very close.
ماذا ستعملين ماذا ستعمل
Very good.
ماذا ستعملين بعد الدراسة؟
So how did you get the ta'amalin? How did you get it? What did you do to the ta'amalu? What did you add?
There's the introduction of yaw and nun.
So you know the logic. So the last letter will be kesra. Then you introduce yaw and what? And nun.
Nun.
So don't forget. So that's the logic. So all the verbs you'll be saying. So now start from the first question and do the same.
أين تدرسين?
Very good.
أدرس في كلية الطيران.
ماذا ستعملين بعد الدراسة؟
سأعمل طيارا بعد الدراسة إن شاء الله.
أين تدرسين؟
أدرس في كلية الهندسة.
ماذا ستعملين بعد الدراسة؟
سأعمل مهندس إن شاء الله. مهندسة إن شاء الله.
أين تدرسين؟
أدرس كلية الطيران.
Check your response again.
تربية. أدرس في كلية التربية.
أين تدرسين؟
سأعمل.
So it's like, so you asked her a question, she's giving you a different answer. She was expecting a response, an answer, yes. A question.
What are you studying?
So you've asked her where she's studying.
Where are you studying?
Hold on 1 minute. You have asked her where she's studying. Aina tadrusin. The next question should be what she wants to become in future, and how do you ask that in Arabic? Sister Nimatullah, how do you ask that?
ماذا ستعملين بعد الدراسة؟
Good.
سأعمل مدرس إن شاء الله.
Listen, inshallah. Next.
أين تدرسين؟
Yeah, Ustaz. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
I have a question concerning those last letters. Yeah, I said mudaris. You said mudarisa. And you said we should be deleting the last letter, giving it sukun. I know if I want to call it in full, I will say mudarisatun. So is that why you say mudarisa or what? I'm not, and the other one, muhandis as well. Muhandisa. Is it because of muhandisatun? If it has to be muhandis as in male, what should it be?
So I said for the purpose of class, you should always pronounce the last letter. so that we can be sure you understand.
Okay.
But during
Okay.
conversation outside, once you have mastered, at some point you will master all the last letters and their vowel sounds. Okay, it's very difficult in language. It is what actually tells whether we speak good language or not. So for class purposes, it is good to master the last sound. So it's a complete knowledge on it, so-called nahu. That's what we treat in nahu, the last vowel sound. So you need to master it before you can stop pronouncing the last. So with that, you will know when to stop or not. Okay.
Okay. That's okay.
The last
No,
one.
this is the last question.
أين تدرسين؟
أدرس في كلية الصيدلية. صيدلة.
ماذا ستعملين بعد الدراسة؟
سأعمل صيدلية إن شاء الله.
Now, shukran. Jazakumullah khair. So let's move on quickly. So we have at-tadrib al-thalith. So this is tabadal al-suwal wal-jawaba ma'a zumalaik. So exchange the question and answer ma'a zumalaik with your colleagues. So this is not just your zemil. Zemil is your colleague, but this is zumalaik with your colleagues. So this involves 3 or more people. So you have adrusu fi kulliyat at-tibb. I'm going to run through this quickly. We are familiar with this. أدرس في كلية الطب. أين تدرس أنت? Then it says أدرس في كلية الهندسة. أين تدرس أنت? So you have someone who studies in كلية التمريض, that's the school of nursing. كلية التمريض, we've seen this before. وكلية الصيدلة, that is the college of pharmacy. Okay. Then we have كلية العلوم. Then you have, that's the college of sciences. But we have كلية التربية. This is the College of Education, Tarbiyah. We have Kuliyat al-Hasub, College of Computer Studies, okay? Al-Hasub is computer, Al-Hasub. Then you have someone who says, Adrus Tib, I study medicine. Mother Tedrus. And this is Adrus al-Handasa, I'm studying engineering, al-Handasa, engineering. Mother Tedrus Ant, what are you studying? And it says, so people can study at-Tarbiyah, Adrus al-Tarbiyah, أدرس العلوم أدرس الصيدلة أدرس التمريض أدرس اللغة العربية أدرس الحاسوب. So you have التدريب الرابع تبادل السؤال والجواب مع زملائك with your colleagues also. So you have here أعمل طبيبا أعمل طبيبا ماذا تعمل أنت? And in response says أعمل مهندسا ماذا تعمل أنت? So we are familiar with all this. So أعمل مدرسا مدرسا مدرسا. Then you have someone who is صيدلي. أعمل صيدليا أعمل صيدليا. And we have here معلم. أعمل معلما أعمل معلما. Don't forget, always when you say أعمل, whatever you do, your profession should be what? Raf'in nasbi, tanwin nasbi. Okay, we've gone through this over and over. A'malu tabiban, a'malu muhandisan, and so on. Then here we have a'malu fil mustashfa. Fil mustashfa. Al mustashfa is the hospital. Aina ta'amalu anta? A'malu fi sharika. A'malu fi sharika, not fi sharika. Okay. أعمل في الشركة. أعمل في الشركة. That's a company. I work in the company. Now, أين تعمل أنت? Where do you work? Then it says أعمل في المدرسة أو في المدرسة. Okay. أعمل في المختبر. أعمل في المختبر, that is the laboratory. مختبر. أعمل في المكتبة. المكتبة أو المكتبة is the library. أعمل في المكتبة. أعمل في كلية الهندسة. So he works in the College of Engineering. أعمل. So people work there, not in the college. You don't have just students. We have people who work as lecturers, as technicians and the likes. So كلية الطب, so you can work there. كلية اللغة العربية, كلية الصيدلة, كلية الطيران, أو كلية الحاسوب. الحاسوب. Now here we have عبر عن الصور. So this is another test to check if we can communicate. So don't forget we are under al-kalam, communication. Al-kalam. So this is all about speaking, and we have to speak. So عبر, express. Okay, and a sword. Using the picture you have here, express this, the picture you have here. Come and fill method, just like you have in this example. So you have a picture, so you have to construct some sentence. Tell us, express what you have in the picture. Now, starting with the example, al-method. So huna tabib. In this picture, if you have the surah tabibun, okay, we have a tabib. Then we have also asa. We have time here. Then we also have Kuliyat Tib. So in the College of Medicine, we usually have hospital, and that's always all College of Hospitals. College of Medicine is all about. You have the hospital. So you have the Kuliya, which is the Mustashfa. Then you have the Tabib, and we also have medicine. So we've been assisted with all the tools we need. So we have the Tib, we have the Tabib, al-Mustashfa, Thamaniya Sa'atin. So we've been assisted enough to express what we have in this picture. So how do we express? So this is it. Darastu tib. So I've utilized the tib, which I have below. Darastu tib. Fi kulliyati tib. This is it. Wa a'malu al-an. Wa a'malu, I'm working. Al-an. Al-an means now. A'malu al-an, I'm working now as what? Tabiban, as a doctor. The first thing he said is that Darastu tib. I studied medicine, fi kulliyati tib, in the College of Medicine. I studied medicine in the College of Medicine. Wa a'malu al-an tabiban. I'm working now as a doctor. That's the third thing he mentioned. Fil mustashfa, in the hospital. A'malu fil yawm. I work in a day. Thamaniya sa'atin, for 8 hours. Ana uhibbu amali. I love my work. So very simple. Darastu tib fi kulliyati tib. أعمل الآن طبيبا في المستشفى. أعمل في اليوم 8 ساعات. أنا أحب عملي. I love my work. So if you look at this, I'm not going to close this so you can use this to guide your expression. So you have here, first one, handasa. So you tell us what you study. What you study should be handasa. And where did you study it? In the kuliya. You mentioned the kuliya. And you work now as what? This. Where do you work? This is where you work. And how many hours do you work in a day? You have it here. Same with this, this, and this. So this is very simple. So let's have someone take this conversation. So who wants to go for this? So let's have Rashid Bello.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام. بخير والحمد لله. وكيف حالك؟
بالخير الحمد لله. شكرا.
نعم.
درست طب في كلية الطب وأعمل الآن طبيبا في مستشفى. أعمل في يوم 8 ساعات. أنا أحب عملي.
So what you just read, what does it mean?
I study medicine in the College of Medicine.
I study, or I studied with ED.
I studied
Okay.
medicine in the College of Medicine. I'm now working as a doctor in the hospital. Today, I will work for 8 hours.
No, I work for 8 hours daily, every day.
I work for 8 hours every day.
Yes.
And I love my job.
You love your job. So now tell us, you studied engineering, the College of Engineering, and you work now as an engineer in a company, and you work for 7 hours in a day, and you love your job. Can you express that in Arabic? So the answer to that is this first picture.
درست هندسة في كلية
Very good.
وأعمل الآن مهندسا في شركة.
Good.
أعمل في يوم 7 ساعات. أنا أحب العمل.
Very good. The next.
درست تربية. في كلية التربية.
You studied education in the College of Education, so it's still education.
في كلية التربية. وأعمل أنا مدرسة. وأنا مدرسة.
مدرسا. أعمل الآن مدرسا.
وأعمل الآن مدرسا في جامعة. أعمل في يوم 4 ساعات. أنا أحب العمل.
Good. Next.
درست اللغة العربية.
درست اللغة العربية.
درست اللغة العربية.
درست اللغة فتحة. درست اللغة العربية.
درست اللغة العربية في كلية اللغة العربية. وأعمل أنا معلم.
وأعمل الآن. That word الآن is الآن now. Now I work now الآن. So what do you work at?
وأعمل الآن معلم.
معلما. Good.
معلما في مرحلة المتوسطة.
Very good. في المرحلة المتوسطة. Very good.
في مرحلة المتوسطة. أعمل في
أعمل في اليوم.
أعمل في يوم 6 ساعات. أنا أحب عملي.
The last one.
درست صيدلة في كلية صيدلية.
في كلية الصيدلة.
sorry. درست صيدلة في كلية الصيدلة وأعمل أنا صيدلية في مستشفى. أعمل في يوم 7 ساعات. أعمل في يوم 7 ساعات.
No.
أنا أحب عملي.
No. So good. Now let me ask you yourself. I want to know what you do normally. What do you do? ماذا تعمل أنت? ماذا تعمل? In Arabic.
وأعمل أنا هندسة.
مهندسا. تعمل مهندسا.
وأعمل أنا مهندسة.
مهندس. نعم. Good. أعمل مهندسا. نعم. جميل.
أعمل مهندس.
نعم. جميل. شكرا. نعم. التدريب السادس. So here you have a summary of some of the things we've learned. So we should be able to answer all these questions comfortably. So you have التدريب السادس. أجب عن الأسئلة التالية. Answer the following questions. Okay. ماذا تعمل? What do you do? أين تعمل? Where do you work? Okay. هل أنت طبيب? No. كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم? How many hours do you work? هل تحب عملك? So all these are what Rashew was just taking us through. So they're basic questions. هل تحب عملك? نعم أحب عملي. Something like that. أين تدرس? If you are not a طبيب or you teach, أين تدرس? Where do you teach? ماذا تدرس? What do you teach? ماذا ستعمل بعد الدراسة إن شاء الله? What will you be doing after studies إن شاء الله? هل لك أطفال? Do you have kids? كم طفلا لك? We've seen all this. How many kids do you have? ما مهنتك? ما مهنتك is the same as what? ماذا تعمل? So someone asks, if you're asked, ما مهنتك? ما مهنتك means ماذا تعمل? What do you do? So, but the response you can give them the same response, أعمل مهندسا, or you can say أنا مهندس, أنا مهندس, أنا طبيب, أنا مدرس. Okay, so the same question, but in different, the same answer, but in different questions. So كم ساعة تدرس في اليوم? How many hours do you work in a day? So then you have هل تحب دراسة? Do you like studies? Okay, so this is it. So this, you can have this as your assignment. So most of you should be able to do this. We've talked about almost all this, in fact, all these questions, we've seen them over and over. By now, if you've been in our subconscious, if you're being asked by someone, Mother Ta'amal, what do you do? You should be able to provide response spontaneously, even without thinking much. All you should bother with is your profession, or bother about is your profession. Okay. So we move on to the next. We have Al-Qira'a wal-Kitaba. Here, we want to learn to read and write. So what we did previously was to test our ability to speak. Now we want to test our ability to write, read, and also write. So awalan al-Qira'a. So we start with the Qira'a, reading. So this is sil bayna suwal wal-jawab al-munasib. Sil bayna suwal, link between the question wal-jawab al-munasib and the correct answer, the appropriate answer. So if you're asked, Kam sa'atan ta'amalu fil yawm, let's have someone resolve this. Let's have Sister Aisha Huna. This should be quick. Sister Aisha, you can please unmute your mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أختي كيف حالك؟
بخير الحمد لله. وكيف حالك أنت؟
بخير والحمد لله. أين تسكنين؟
أسكن.
في أبوجا؟
نعم.
وماذا تعملين؟
أعمل accountant.
ما معنى accountant بالعربية؟
I don't know.
محاسبة.
محاسبة.
أعمل محاسبة. That's an accountant. Muhasab is a man, a male accountant, a female accountant. Muhasaba. No, we have a ta at the end. Like we say, we stop at the ta at this. Muhasaba. A'malu muhasaba. Very good. Now, so let's start. كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟ عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. كم ساعة تعمل في اليوم؟
أعمل 80
So here,
ساعة.
pick your answer here. The answer is in this second category.
Okay. أعمل 5 ساعات في اليوم.
Now, Jamil, this is your answer. أعمل 5 ساعات في اليوم. But you as an accountant currently, كم ساعة at your workplace? كم ساعة تعملين في اليوم?
أعمل 80 ساعة في اليوم.
8 ساعات في اليوم. Now, Jamil. So you have the second question. هل لك صديق؟ هل لك صديق؟ What's the meaning of هل لك صديق?
You have a friend?
You have a friend, Jamil. So what is the answer here?
نعم لي صديق.
Very good. لي صديق. لي صديق. Good. أين تعمل؟ أين تعمل؟
أعمل في شركة.
في الشركة. أعمل في الشركة. جميل. Then here says ماذا تعملين? Asking the lady ماذا تعملين? So what will be the response?
أعمل
what?
طبيبة.
طبيبة. So it is this تعملين that tells us that we are talking to a lady, and the response is also has to be a lady. You can see. I mean, that's good. Now,
So I cannot.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Salam.
ماذا تعملين? If I want to answer, I cannot say أعملين طبيبة.
No, it's just for questioning. It's not for response.
Okay.
It's just to ask someone. You're asking the person facing you, but the response will not carry the ta'amalin. It will be a'amalu, a'amalu, a'amalu. I work as. Okay? So, هل تحبين عملك؟
نعم أحب عملك.
أحب عملي. I love my work. أحب عملي. جميل. That is good. جزاك خير. So you have the next one, التدريب الثاني. So you have صل بين العبارة أو العبارة والصورة المناسبة. نعم عفوا. صل بين العبارة والصورة المناسبة. So you have here. So I need someone to read. We want to test your ability to read. So I need to be sure we can all read. So let's have, I have Sister Nafisat here. Sister Nafisat, please unmute your mic. Read what you have here. Let me be sure we all can read. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Can you please unmute?
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
كيف حالك؟
بخير الحمد لله وكيف حالك؟
بخير والحمد لله. أين تسكنين؟
أسكن في ليغوس.
في ليغوس. وماذا تعملين؟
لا أعمل.
نعم.
أسكن طالبة.
نعم.
Sorry.
أنا طالبة.
أنا طالبة.
نعم أنا طالبة. نعم جميل. نعم. So read what you have. اقرأي محمود starting from this. بسرعة.
Okay. محمود مهندس يعمل في شركة كبيرة. محمود يذهب إلى الشركة بالعافية ويعمل 7 ساعات في اليوم ويحب عمله.
Now, ويحب عمله. Is there anything you do not understand from what you've read?
I understand it.
I understand. Now, let's go to the second. الثاني أحمد.
Okay. أحمد طبيب يعمل في مستشفى جامعة. يذهب أحمد إلى المستشفى بالسيارة ويعمل 6 ساعات في اليوم ويحب عمله.
6 ساعات في اليوم.
6 ساعات في اليوم ويحب عمله.
يحب عمله. Is there anything you do not understand from this as well?
I understand it.
Okay. So the last.
شاكر مدرس في مرحلة الابتداء.
في مرحلة ابتدائية في المرحلة الابتدائية.
في المرحلة الابتدائية يذهب إلى مدرسة في الصباح. شاكر يدرس 5 ساعات في اليوم ويحب عمله.
Can you translate the last one for us? Let's just be sure.
I have a problem with that.
With the translation?
Yes.
Just translate. Just do your best.
Okay.
How bad the translation is?
I do not know what marhala ibtidaiya is.
Aha, now I got you.
And also Sobati, I do not remember what that is.
So المرحلة الابتدائية means the primary level. Okay. Primary, the beginner's level. For us, it's called primary. So from 1 to 6, or I think basic 1 is called basic 1 to 6 or whatever now. It keeps changing, I don't know. Then you have Fis Sabah in the morning. Fis Sabah means in the morning. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that word?
It was the mode of transportation. That's why I was confused.
So can you translate now?
Okay, so Shake is a teacher in primary school. He goes to work in the morning. Shake works 5 hours in a day and he loves his job.
Loves his job. Okay, Jazakallah khairan. That is good. So having read that, so I think it's all clear. So we know the answers. So we have Mahmoud Mohandisun. Mahmoud is an engineer. يعمل في الشركة. He works in a company كبيرة, in a very big company. يعمل في شركة كبيرة. So he works in a big company. كبيرة means big. في شركة كبيرة, in a big company. Mahmoud Mahmoud goes to work إلى شركة, to work the company. بالحافلة. حافلة means with the boss. So he goes to work with the boss. ويعمل, and he works 7 ساعات, 7 hours في اليوم, in a day. ويحب عمله, he loves his work. So here we can see who the Muhandis is, and apparently that is this man. So this is Mahmoud. You can see him with his tripod, and you can see his colleagues in the Sherika. Now here you have Ahmad Tabib. يعمل في مستشفى الجامعة. He works in he's a doctor and he works in the university's hospital. Okay. ويذهب أحمد إلى المستشفى بالسيارة. Ahmad goes to the hospital with what? With سيارة, with the car. ويعمل 6 ساعات في اليوم. He works 6 hours in a day. ويحب عمله. He loves his work. So, and this is Ahmad. Yeah. And the last one, which was translated already, Shakir. This is Shakir. That is Mudaris teaching his students. Okay. So the last part for the Qira, I think we have 2 parts. So we have to read this quickly. So let's have Abdul Rahman. So التدريب الثالث اقرأ الفكرة ثم أجب عن الأسئلة. So let's see if we can complete this in 4 minutes. So Abdul Rahman, can you please unmute?
نعم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Yes, السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
كيف أنت؟
بخير والحمد لله. اقرأي بفاست. عمر الطيار.
عمر الطيران درس الطيران في كلية الطيران وهو يعمل في شركة الطيران.
Abdul Rahman, you have just told us that Umar is aviation. You see,
طيار.
نعم طيار is a pilot. نعم.
درس الطيران في كلية الطيران وهو يعمل في شركة الطيران. يذهب عمر مبكرا إلى الشركة. يبدأ عمل ساعة 6 صباحا وينتهي ساعة 1 ظهرا. يعمل عمر 7 ساعات في اليوم ويعمل 5 أيام في الأسبوع. العطلة اليوم الخميس ويوم الجمعة. يذهب عمر إلى الشركة بالسيارة.
نعم جميل شكرا. Is there anything you don't understand here? Abdul Rahman?
No.
Is there any word you don't understand? Good.
No, I understand. No.
Okay, good. So we have Umar طيار درس الطيران في كلية الطيران وهو يعمل في شركة الطيران. يذهب عمر مبكرا إلى الشركة. يبدأ العمل اليوم نعم يبدأ العمل الساعة 6 صباحا وينتهي الساعة 1 ظهرا. يعمل عمر 7 ساعات في اليوم ويعمل 5 أيام في الأسبوع. العطلة يوم الخميس ويوم الجمعة. يذهب عمر إلى الشركة بالسيارة. So the questions: ما مهنة عمر? ما مهنة عمر? So I'm going to open the class. I think we should all answer this. So I guess you should all be able to unmute yourself and answer this question if you want to. Now let's start. ما مهنة عمر? ما مهنة عمر؟
طيار.
طيار.
Yes.
طيار. So this is it. The meaning of طيار. Okay, that is the answer. Jamil. ماذا درس؟ ماذا درس؟ ماذا درس؟
طيران.
درس الطيران.
طيران.
عمر طيار.
طيران. أين درس؟ Where did this أين درس؟
في كلية
الطيران. أين يعمل؟ أين يعمل؟
يعمل في
شركة
الطيران.
متى يذهب إلى الشركة؟ متى يذهب إلى الشركة؟
مبكرا.
يذهب مبكرا إلى الشركة. متى يبدأ العمل؟
يبدأ العمل
عمل
ساعات
ساعة
واحدة ظهرا.
السادسة صباحا.
One of the answers are wrong. Someone said wahida. It is sa'ata sadisa.
السادسة صباحا.
So ومتى يبدأ ومتى ينتهي العمل السابع؟
ينتهي العمل
ساعة
واحدة
ظهرا.
ظهرا. ما معنى ينتهي؟ ما معنى ينتهي؟
When it is finishing.
When it ends, when it finishes. Good. When it ends, when it finishes. كم ساعة يعمل في اليوم؟ كم ساعة يعمل في اليوم؟
5
ساعة يعمل عمر
7 ساعات في اليوم.
So your answers are wrong. I asked you كم ساعة يعمل في اليوم. Someone responded.
يعمل 7 ساعات.
So good. So you shouldn't answer back with calm. So that was what was wrong. So يعمل 5 أيام كم ساعة. So the sign is 7 ساعات في اليوم.
يوم خمس ويوم الجمعة.
كم يوما يعمل في الأسبوع؟
ويعمل 5 أيام
في الأسبوع.
5 أيام في الأسبوع. Then the last question would be
متى يذهب إلى الشركة؟
متى العطلة؟
يوم الخميس ويوم الجمعة. يوم الخميس ويوم الجمعة.
يوم الجمعة. يوم الجمعة. نعم جزاك الله خيرا. So I think we can stop here. Hopefully inshallah we'll continue from here and we'll then do al-kitaba inshallah. So جزاكم الله خيرا. So inshallah نلتقي الأسبوع القادم بإذن الله. نلتقي الأسبوع القادم بإذن الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.